All right, Dad. You're a lifelong car driver, as you know, though, right? In the state of Wisconsin, our transportation fund is being depleted each and every year. All right, not enough tax um, revenue is going in there to afford all the highway and bridge repairs and so many other costs. What is your answer to raising more funding that can go towards all transportation? Are you thinking of tolls? Are you thinking of higher vehicle registration fee, or maybe higher gas taxes?
No to all of that.
Okay.
First of all, when the present governor Evers took office, there was a surplus in the state government treasury. I don't know what happened to it. It may still be there, and I'm not totally blaming him because it takes Congress to decide on where that money goes, for the most part. And all politicians are corrupt. They all have their own little um, side businesses to take care of and people that they have to satisfy because they got them into office. So they're going to allocate funds where they want to allocate them. So that's a whole separate issue. Now, as far as transportation goes, they certainly we need bridges and roads, highways repaired so the people don't have accidents. Okay. Yes, we do need transportation funds for commuter transportation, that type of thing, for people who don't drive. I don't know what the right balance is for that. I'm not smart enough to study it, to have studied it, so I don't know. But I do know that people are sick of taxes, not only in Wisconsin, everywhere. Uh, and it's not just wealthy people, middle class people are taxed just as hard. So I think that anytime you can relieve the tax burden, people will spend more money and then you'll have more taxes because what they spend it on is taxed. That's simple economics.
We in the county that I work in, Milwaukee, we have a many different expenses that go towards the care for seniors, mental health, um, to the airport, obviously public transit. These are things that everyone needs access to. We do not have enough revenue coming in because the Republican controlled legislature at the state will not even allow us to vote on if our county can increase our taxes. What do you say to that?
I say that what happened when it was a democratically controlled Senate, state government? Why weren't things taken care of then? Special interests are the key. Both parties have special interests. Both parties have things that they want to do that they think are important. And to say that it's a one party problem, you have a Democratic governor right now. He has a lot of power. He can do a lot of things. One of the things he should have done was in August last summer, he should have deployed the National Guard in Kenosha, and we never would have had the burning buildings, and we never would have had the shootings, and we never would have had this kid Rittenhouse on trial at all. It never would have existed. Now, he was smart enough this time during the trial, because he knew he should have done it last time, deploy the National Guard, and nothing happened in Kenosha. Why? Because there's a deterrent to crime, and that's what you need. Now back to the tax question. You can tax. I'm not in favor of tolls unless you're building a new road and you need money to start up the project. Then you have a 10-year, 15-year period where that thing is paid up, like Miller Park was paid up. Problem is, once you start tolls, they never end, and they never go down. They always go up. And again, the problem is corruption with the money that any government raises. Social Security is a great example of that. Great program that FDR committed and developed during the Great Depression. Intentions were great. However, people and employers contributed to this, and it was supposed to be there for everybody when they retired. But what happened along the way? Politicians stole from that fund, used it for other things in the government that the public was never aware of. The general public thinks that there's this separate fund in the government that has all the Social Security contributions into it, and that's where they draw the money from to pay retirees. Well, there's money in there, but there's not enough. Why is there not enough? There should have been more than enough. But they raided it, and they hijacked it, and used it for their own certain programs, and this is both parties again, and that's why you have a problem with Social Security, and that's why you have a problem when the government has to handle your money, you have a problem.